Good afternoon, and greetings to our Butler alumni, students, faculty, staff, and friends. Although I certainly wish we were all together here on campus for our traditional homecoming weekend, I'm grateful for the opportunity to speak to you today from my home here at the Carter House on Butler's campus as we celebrate a very unique at Homecoming Week. Homecoming is a time to celebrate our Butler pride, and while it's been a difficult year in so many ways, we certainly still have many reasons to celebrate. Instead of my typical State of the University address at this time of year, we wanted to take advantage of our virtual gathering to send you on a quick tour around campus to give you a sense of what's happening at Butler this fall. We'll be guided by Evan Cross and one of our favorite first-year students, Blue 4. Before I turn it over to Evan and Blue, I do want to make one point that wearing masks on our campus is mandated and at all times, and I've got to give our students, faculty, and staff great credit for wearing their masks. Today, in this particular segment, I've asked those that are presenting to you to remove their face masks so that you can see them and hear them, but do know that whenever there's interaction with others on campus or when Evan and Blue go up to a group of students, you'll notice that they are wearing their face masks. I do want to commend our students, faculty, and staff for the remarkable resilience and flexibility they have demonstrated this year. We can all be extremely proud of the way this community has come together and exhibited the true nature of the Butler way through acts of caring, sacrifice, and generosity. I also want to extend my deep appreciation for our alumni, trustees, donors, and friends. Your loyalty, leadership, and concern for the well-being of our students has been a source of great stability and strength for Butler this year. Despite all the unforeseen events of this year, thanks to you, Butler remains on a steady path forward. This fall, we proudly welcome Butler's third largest ever incoming class. For a third year in a row, the Princeton Review named Butler University one of the nation's best undergraduate institutions, and most recently, Butler was ranked the #1 school in the Midwest for the third consecutive year by U.S. News & World Report. Additionally, we are making good progress on the initiatives we shared last October when we unveiled our new Butler Beyond strategic direction and comprehensive fundraising campaign. One of those initiatives that I shared last fall was our renewed commitment to our founding mission and the principles of diversity, equity, and inclusion that were inherent in the creation of this university in 1855. Those efforts have taken on an even greater sense of urgency this year as we come to terms with our own history as a university and areas where we still have work to do in living up to our founding values. In fact, the first person Evan and Blue will introduce to you this afternoon is Dr. Terry Jett, who is a professor of political science and Butler's Special Assistant to the Provost for Diversity and Inclusivity. Dr. Jett was just appointed founding director of Butler's Black Hub, and she will update you on some of our diversity and inclusion initiatives. To each one of you watching at home, thank you for being part of the Butler community and for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed this virtual visit around campus. Let's send it now over to Evan and Blue at Atherton Union. Evan?
Thank you, President Danko. Now let's hear from Dr. Terry Jett, who's been working with university leadership on Butler's efforts related to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Dr. Jett, can you share a little bit about the work you're doing?
Thank you, Evan and Blue. My grandparents, direct descendants of enslaved people, migrated from Louisiana and Arkansas to California in search of a better life for their family through both economic and educational opportunities. In 1855, Ovid Butler, a founding member of the Free Soil Party of Indiana, worked with others who were part of the Disciples of Christ Church to create an institution of higher learning open to women and Black people right from the beginning. First chartered in 1850 as the Northwestern Christian University, it would ultimately come to be called Butler University. For the last 6 years, I have chaired Founders Week, working with faculty and staff colleagues and students across the campus to uplift the values of diversity, equality, inclusion, and stewardship. Throughout these years, we have championed the pursuit of justice, celebrated our intersectional identities, and earlier this year, we paid homage to the voice of powerful women. and the anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment. Our founding is unique, and in 1857, in his West India Emancipation speech, Frederick Douglass stated, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." The Emancipation Proclamation was signed 8 years after our founding. In a sense, my presence as the first Black woman to achieve the status of full professor, which I was granted just this year, can be seen as a convergence of the dreams of my own family and the aspirations of Ovid Butler that would allow for a place where the intellectual lifeblood of the institution is moving to be shaped by people from all different backgrounds. Many of you alumni were here when we transitioned to a new core curriculum in 2005, when a group of faculty that I was a part of, called the Collaborative for Critical Inquiry into Race, Gender, Sexuality, and Class, created a substantial group of courses, in fact, 35% of the course offerings, to make sure the new core curriculum had a very visible breadth that included diverse content and pedagogical approaches. This year, we have implemented a new social justice and diversity requirement in the core, a proposal first introduced by the Curriculum Initiatives Committee of the Presidential Commission on Sexual Assault. It is important to acknowledge that the activism of our students, as I have seen them gather at the Star Fountain to speak their truth, is largely responsible for this requirement. For the last 3 years, I have held the role of Special Assistant to the Provost for Diversity and Inclusivity, and one major project I accomplished was the creation of the Inclusion Advocate Program that is a necessary approach to transforming our hiring practices so that we can create a more diverse faculty body. I have supported the work of Provost Kate Morris to focus each of our fall academic faculty and staff workshops on diversity, equity, and inclusion. And this year, a steering committee worked tirelessly over several weeks to hold a one-day anti-racism symposium that featured best-selling author and the founding director of the Anti-Racist Research and Policy Center at American University, Dr. Ibram X. Kendi. This symposium served as a kickoff to a year of increased efforts across the institution to bring our founding mission forward to what Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. spoke of in his 1963 March on Washington speech on social justice as the fierce urgency of now, where we realize our collective responsibility to address the many disparities that have surfaced as a result of our current COVID-19 pandemic and our need to simultaneously address systemic racial injustices as evidenced this most recent summer by the tragic killings of George Floyd Jr., Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor. We received a courageous and heartfelt email to this effect on Juneteenth from President Jim Danko, which I truly appreciated. So I will close and say that in my new role as faculty director of the Butler University Hub for Black Affairs and Community Engagement and senior advisor to the president, my work will coordinate and address the belonging and connection of our Black faculty, staff, students, and alumni in a manner that moves us to bring Ovid Butler's prophetic vision into present day. The Hub is anchored in the abolitionist roots of Butler University and will elevate and center the disparate Black intellectual voice and experience that has often been marginalized and yet is critical for the institution to be at the forefront of our heightened awareness and shifting responsibilities, considering what we are experiencing and witnessing. The establishment of our hub fits squarely into the current global efforts of the United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent 2015 to 2024 and will serve as a strategic model for diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts that are intentional and resolute. Homecoming is a time for recommittal, and I want to sincerely thank you for your ongoing support of this remarkable institution, Butler University.
Thank you so much for those updates, Dr. Jett. Now let's hear from the Vice President of Student Affairs, Dr. Frank Ross. Dr. Ross, how are students doing this year?
Thanks, Evan. Through BU Well, we prioritize the health and well-being of our students, and that has never been more important than right now. Before starting classes, all students signed a commitment to personal and community well-being. Students really are stepping up and holding each other accountable. We know that a robust campus life is very important to the Butler student experience, and we've worked hard to provide this for our students, of course with necessary modifications. The Office of Student Activities and our Student Government Association has been hosting excellent campus programs for our students, both virtually and in person. Our in-person events have been mainly outside, with masks and social distancing required. We continue to provide many opportunities for our Bulldogs to socialize and make new friends. Fraternities and sororities have been rethinking their activities as well, including chapter meetings, philanthropic events, and other programs. And while our Greek leadership has agreed to no parties, the brotherhood and sisterhood on campus is as strong as ever, and plans are being made for recruitment next spring, of course with appropriate health and safety considerations. Both our Diversity Center and our Center for Faith and Vocation continue to offer valuable programs, trainings, and services, and are home for a number of very active student organizations. These centers also provide important spaces for our students to be together. Also, our new Esports and Gaming Center in Atherton Union is a hub of activity as we continue to see great interest in gaming among our students. Dining in Atherton Union and across the campus has been changed quite a bit as well. Lines for food and coffee are socially distanced. Many students are taking meals to go, and we have also expanded seating options both in the Riley Room and outside of Atherton for students to enjoy their meals. We've also added a food truck to campus to provide more options for our students and the entire Butler community. The HRC continues to be a very busy place, offering our students many opportunities to support their physical and emotional health. Our recreation and wellness area has been modified to account for necessary health and safety precautions so our students can still work out by appointment in a socially distanced way. Intramurals and club sports remain a very popular option for our students, of course without any physical contact this year. I am extremely proud that we have greatly increased the programs and services available on campus to support our students' mental health as well. Our Student Health Services is obviously very busy this semester, continuing to serve our students' needs both in person and virtually, managing our campus flu shots, and also overseeing our ongoing COVID testing. Our students' academic experience is also very different this year. Some of our classes are meeting in alternate spaces that allow for social distancing, and others are using creative options for in-person learning. Whether students are learning in person, online, or in a hybrid format, our faculty have done an incredible job preparing a rich learning experience for all Butler students. This semester is certainly unlike any other semester we have seen at Butler, and navigating the uncertainties of the pandemic has been quite a challenge. I want to applaud our students, our faculty, and our staff for their resilience and agility in working together toward our goal of having a successful in-person fall semester. But if you want to hear how our students are doing, I suggest you ask them.
You know what? That's a really good idea. Hey Blue, let's go find some students. Hello there. We're asking students about their experiences on campus this year, aside from things being very different. How does it feel to be back on campus?
Being back on campus is definitely different, but it's really great to be back and getting to see my professors, my classmates, and all of the friends that I've made throughout my time here at Butler so far. So while things are different with COVID, we're definitely still doing great. Really excited to see everyone go to classes and be able to work my on-campus job.
Hey, we're asking students about their experience on campus this year. How are your classes going?
Yeah, it's definitely different, but we're adjusting. I'm really happy to say that I have 2 online classes and 2 in-person classes this year. As a senior, I'm really grateful to have this classroom experience and being able to stay safe with my online experience. I'm just really happy to be back on campus and take my 300 level Chinese class in person.
So it's Blue's first year here, and he's looking to make some friends. Do you have any advice for him?
Absolutely. As a sophomore at Butler, I'm still working on making friends and growing my community together. I think some of the best ways to do it is just try something new, whether that's going outside and playing some spike ball or grabbing hammocks with new friends or doing any of the late night events the SGA puts on. Trying something new, keeping social distance and masking up is always a good choice.
Thank you so much all for sharing that. One of our favorite ways to spend some time on campus is Butler Athletics. So let's hear from the Director of Athletics, Barry Collier, over at Hinkle Fieldhouse. How are our student athletes doing this year?
Thanks, Evan and Blue. And thank you to our student athletes who've had to adjust to on the fly to a really challenging time, but they've handled the adjustments needed, both academically and athletically, to get back on campus this fall. We're most proud of their accomplishments academically because they had their best ever grade point average as a department student athlete total in our history, and so we're very appreciative of that, and clearly their education is of vital importance to them. As far as athletics is concerned, we've had to make many adjustments. Most people know we moved our fall competitions to the spring, and those details are still being worked out. But just recently, we've learned that the start date for the basketball seasons is November 25th, and so right now we're going to have a basketball season. I know Butler fans are happy to hear that and know that. There's more details to come. The schedule is not completely set, but we know we can begin on November 25th. So we're working through that with the Big East office and the NCAA as a whole, and we'll have some more news in the coming days for that. And lastly, I would like to also mention that we started an initiative to stress the importance of eliminating racism, as doing everything we can to do that. And Butler Athletics came up with an initiative called Be United. And our student athletes are involved in this, our coaches are involved in this. We've got alumni that are calling to be involved and want to do whatever they can to support our effort to build unity and appreciate each other, respect each other. That's off and running. It's a long-term project, initiative, and so we'll be working hard with the rest of the university to do what we can in that area. So with that, we look forward to having everybody back the Bulldogs this school year. And go Dogs!
Thank you so much for that update. Butler Athletics is definitely a source of pride for the university, but so are our graduates. So let's hear from the Vice President of Advancement, Jonathan Purvis. Jonathan, can you believe that it's been almost a year since we've launched Butler Beyond? How are things going?
Thanks, Evan and Blue. It's incredible to think that nearly a year has passed since our Butler Beyond campaign and strategy launch event. So much has changed on campus since that time. The Sciences Expansion and Renovation project behind me has really sprung to life. This 100,000 square foot facility will ensure that the excellence of our faculty and students is now matched by the excellence of the facilities in which they teach, study, and learn. And just across campus is the new building for the Lacy School of Business, which we dedicated last fall. These two projects are only made possible by the incredible generosity of the many Butler alumni and friends who contributed more than $50 million to these two buildings. And so it's no surprise that when COVID hit, that you also stepped up, providing $100,000 in emergency relief to Butler students hit hardest by the financial impact of COVID. And since that time, you've continued to provide critical scholarship support to ensure that a Bulldog education is within reach of all students, regardless of financial circumstances. These buildings, student support, faculty funding, support of our student athletes, and so many other projects across campus are only possible because of your ongoing generosity. So it's with great gratitude that I announce today that we've exceeded $185 million toward our ambitious $250 million Butler Beyond campaign goal. With your ongoing generosity, I'm confident that we'll exceed this goal and continue to push Butler beyond the limits of today and into the future that our alumni, students, and faculty are creating. It's always great to spend time with you, Blue and Evan. Go Dogs!
Typically, homecoming weekend would include our annual Alumni Awards ceremony, where I have the honor of personally congratulating our recipients here on stage. This is always a special time to recognize the outstanding contributions of a few of our alumni. And indeed, I look forward to honoring these recipients in person at next year's ceremony. For now, I want to take a few moments to recognize and acknowledge their extraordinary professional achievement and service to the university and their communities. It is my honor now to present to you the recipients of the 2020 Butler Alumni Awards.
We both, in our businesses, feel like we try to have those same values as the Butler way and show those qualities of what we learned here.
Butler plays such an integral role in our lives, day in and day out.
When I was in college here in state, I basically all depend on a scholarship. So I always want to pay back to the community, particularly in a higher education.
I think it's important to give back to the campus because ultimately it makes the value of our degree and the reputation for Butler that much stronger.
I think it makes us check ourselves at the door a little bit and say, okay, now where can we give back, not only to Butler and the community and the undergrads who may need our help as they climb the ranks, but also in our own communities, to those less fortunate, where can we lend a helping hand?
For me, the more I can do for Butler, the more I receive. And so I'm not intentionally trying to do good things, it's just I want to give back to Butler because it has given so much to me.
Yeah, receiving this award is just such an honor. You kind of just put your head down and do the work. You don't think, oh, maybe somebody will recognize me for this. It never crosses my mind. And so, I'm honored that a university that's given so much to me would even consider me for something like this.
So I think his impact on the university, just even via the research conference, is a major impact, but he had more one-on-one impact than that. He was a good faculty-student mentor.
One of my favorite books is a book called A River Runs Through It. It's all about fly fishing, which I happen to be a fly fisherman. McLean, in his last few paragraphs, says, "Then in the Arctic half-life of the canyon, all existence fades to a being with my soul and memories and the sounds of the Bigfoot River, and a 4-count rhythm and the hope that a fish will rise. Eventually, all things merge into one, and a river runs through it." So if I could paraphrase that, I would say in my case, all those poetic metaphors should be references to Indiana and to basketball and to everything that is authentically wondrous about being a Hoosier. And all existence fades to a being with my soul and memories and sounds of Butler. The ringing of the Caroline, the Butler fight song, and the eternal hope that we'll have another shot at an NCAA championship. Eventually, all things will merge into one, and a university, Butler University, will run through it. So I can only hope that the experience of today's Butler students and all future Butler students mirror mine, and Butler Blue will fill their veins. Thank you for the recognition, and go Dogs.
Congratulations to these outstanding Butler graduates, and thank you for representing the very best of Butler University. My thanks to all of you for tuning in today. I hope you enjoyed hearing about what's happening at Butler and that you are able to sense the energy and excitement we all feel having our students back here on campus and in the classroom. Great things are happening at Butler, and I am grateful for the dedication and support of our entire Butler community through this challenging year. To our graduates, please know that Butler will always be your home, and we look forward to welcoming you back to campus soon. Happy at homecoming, and go Dogs!
We'll sing a Butler war song, we'll give a fighting cry, we'll fight the Butler battle, Bulldogs ever do or die, and in the glow of the victory firelight, history cannot deny, to add a page or two for Butler's fighting crew beneath the Hoosier sky. We'll sing a Butler war song, we'll give a fighting cry, we'll fight the Butler battle, Bulldogs ever do or die, and in the glow of the victory firelight, history cannot deny, to add a page or two for Butler's fighting crew beneath the Hoosier sky, beneath the Hoosier sky.